Can you hear that? That's the song you're going to hear right before your car breaks down, people. Trust me. Hi, my name is Tara Callahan. Welcome back. I do videos here every single Wednesday, and if you want to subscribe, please do so right there. Just click it. It's probably going to be the easiest thing you do today. Just do it! Today we're going to be talking about cars and how to keep your car running, because I got yet another letter from Toyota. Thank you, Toyota. Every other month or so, I'm getting some sort of recall letter for this death trap that I drive around. I think the Toyota Corolla is the Pinto of the 2000s. I get a letter every other week that basically states that my car is going to burst into flames when I'm driving down the street. This time, it's the contraption on the door. One day when I roll down my window with my power window opener, the door might burst into flames, according to this letter. So I'm going to take it in there at no charge so they can hopefully fix that for me. In addition to having to deal with that letter on the way home, the maintenance required, apparently, light went on, and then it went off, and then it went on, and then it stayed off. I'm hoping that means that it didn't really happen. Nothing gives me diarrhea cramps more than that little maintenance required light in the car. Just nothing. It's just awful. You're driving down the street, everything is gorgeous and beautiful, and it's a sunny day, and then all of a sudden that thing goes on and you're just like, oh, I need to find a bathroom. This is gonna cost me a lot of money. This thing was just a big fat money pit, but boy, I had a Honda Civic in the past, and that thing could just take a beating and just keep on ticking, and it just never gave me any problems. By the way, people, there is such a thing as putting too much oil in your car. Every once in a while, I would do some of my own preventative maintenance on my car. So I got it into my head because my dad, my whole entire life, was like, did you change the oil? Did you change the oil? Did you change the oil? Oil, oil, oil? I'm like, yeah, I changed the oil. Change the oil. Like, I don't do anything else with a car, but I do change the oil. But I thought, I'm going to actually preemptively strike on this whole you're going to run out of oil thing. And so I decided that I was going to start putting oil in myself without even checking if I needed oil, because I figured, hey, the more oil the better, right? Seems logical. And then I started having all these like smoking engine problems with my car, and it didn't really break down, but it was just smelling gross. And so I took it into my mechanic. He was awesome, and he kind of looked like the Marlboro Man, except he was Japanese and he didn't smoke, but he had that whole aura that he could just fix anything. And anytime I ever took my Honda Civic in there, I would, oh, the cramps, there's just like smoking, something's gonna happen, and he was always like, ah. He would come out with like a toothpick that was stuck in the tailpipe and just be like, you're done. It's like $1. When does that ever happen in your life? That happened for like 9 years of me owning a Honda Civic. I don't think I put more than like $30 into that thing. But anyway, I started putting in all this oil and just dumping it in there, and then that time I did actually have some smoking problems, so I did take it in there, and he came out of the little bay where they keep the car, and he just looked really disappointed, and he said, have you been putting oil in this car just willy-nilly? I'm like, no, that's stupid. No, that must have been my boyfriend. His cars are not his forte. So I'm just gonna get home and I'm gonna tell him to stop doing whatever he's been doing with that car, and because he's gonna cost me a lot of money. And my mechanic, he knew I didn't have a boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend. The whole time I had that car, I don't think I had a boyfriend. And he's like, okay, he played along. I loved that guy. He played along, and he was like, all right, well, tell that boyfriend at home to stop putting oil in the car, all right? Because you're gonna seize up the engine, or whatever he said. I'm like, duly noted, but out of my business, I'll tell him that. And then he's like, that'll be like $1. It's awesome. I loved that car. I'll let you know how the recall goes. Hopefully my car won't burst into flames on the freeway before I get there. Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching.